Welcome everybody to some more Final Fantasy XIV. Today, I'm probably going to up the ante a little bit to where every wipe, and maybe I'll take 2 shots. I don't know. But, yeah, no, I want to celebrate me starting a new job. This was my first week. So, yeah, it'll be fun. No more aggravation. So, today, probably just going to be more of the same, going through the daily roulettes, some variant dungeons, what else? Some more triple triad matches. I'm going to try and go for literally as long as I possibly can. By that I mean, like, dozing off. As opposed to, last week where I was, well, actually, no, last week I was also dozing off. So, anyway. Let me queue up. Let's see. Let's start off with the trials, like always. Wow. Not an instant queue. Weird. Anyway, a friend of mine was supposed to join me, but he's feeling crappy. Man. So. Or, you know what? Maybe, instead of it being 2 shots per wipe, it'll be 1 shot per wipe, but then once we beat the duty, the trial, raid, whatever it is that we're doing, once we beat it, then I will also take a shot. So, no matter what, I will be taking 1 shot at the end of each roulette. Alright, what do we got? We got Wreath of Snakes. I think I remember. Mousy would join, but Mousy doesn't have the game. I mean, we can fix that. It's free. But I'm also, like, at the end of the game. You would be just starting. No, the friend of mine that, like, got me into the game was supposed to join me today, but said he was feeling kind of shitty, so. And as always, let me know if the audio levels are good, or if I need to raise or lower anything. That's not what I wanted to hit. This way. Well, I got hit there. You know how to run. I'm pretty sure that you can do the free trial. Audio seems good. Good. Awesome. On the other hand, if it is in fact $20, like 100% $20, I did just get paid today from my last job. The last time. So we can fix that, you not having the game. That's not the one I wanted to use that on. Damn it. We're good. We're good. Rude. Anyway, if you did end up getting the game and had money to burn for the subscription fee, yes, I would. I actually have like I have like 3 alt characters close to the beginning, and I could easily just make another, which would realistically just give me more inventory space with some tricks that I know. I would just need to know what class you'd be starting with, so I could choose a similar one, or at least one in the same starting city, because there's 3 starting cities, and different classes start in different ones. Like, I started as a thaumaturge, so I started in Ul'dah. But if I started as a conjurer, which goes into white mage, that starts in a different town. That starts in Gridania. And then excuse me. And then Marauder, which goes into, I think that goes into Warrior. Yeah, that goes into Warrior. That starts in Lenosha, which is like the pirate town, the water town. I got hit. Oh well. So. But then I would also want to pick a class that doesn't overlap in roles. So like if you played a tank, I would probably play healer or DPS. You'd start as an archer, so you would start in Gridania. You would start as a DPS. So then I would want to start probably as a tank or a healer. Which for Gridania, there is no tank that starts there. I would need to start as a white mage. As far as dungeons go, I could be a second DPS. But if we were to party up and go into dungeons, it would make queues a lot quicker if I was just the healer. So if you're archer, I'd be healer. Plenty of places to run. But yeah, no, Archer goes into Bard, which actually gives you access to musical instruments just for, like, entertainment purposes, but then also instruments are their gimmick. So you'd have different songs that you can play. That was bullshit. You would actually not miss anything doing it that way. And I died, so this is probably a wipe. Or by I died, I mean the healers died, so this is probably a wipe. But yeah, no, you wouldn't miss anything by getting DLC later on. Unless you did, you would still be able to use the bow. The only unless you wanted to do just like a story skip. But then you're not playing the game. Like, you would just... There's so much that happens between the base game and Endwalker that you would be missing out on. There's so much, like, build-up and plot points and things like that. If you want to start with base game, do the free trial, and then add the DLC later, that's also fine. Yeah, if you're playing for the story, then I wouldn't worry about buying all of the DLC all at once, or right away, rather. You can get the expansions as you get up to them. So you can start with the base game, extend into Heaven's Ward. It wasn't a wipe, but I died, so I took half a shot. Warriors and Paladins are really good at staying alive. So, as they can heal. I think Gunbreaker and Dark Knight have healing abilities, but they're not as broken as Paladins and Warriors. Syria died, yes. I did also kind of just want to finish the, like, half a shot that was left in that bottle. Alright. Normal raid. A wipe is the whole party dying. But I'm saying, like, if it was a wipe, I would, like, take a full shot. Because it was just me and the other healer dead. I took half a shot. I do also, because we finished the fight, I do need to take another actual shot. But yeah, no, if me and the other healer died way earlier, that would be a huge problem. I don't like this fight. I've learned all the gimmicks to it. It's not that difficult. I really just don't like it. It's not fun to me. By the end, Enigma takes 48 shots. I don't have enough alcohol for that. I would have to order more. Which would not be awful, but I'd be dead. If the alcohol didn't kill me, I think Mousy would. You know what? When we go to leveling, maybe I'll try and swap over to Archer. So you can see how it plays. Unless you looked it up and you got the gist of it. Okay. Who's ready to think with portals? I mean, that's fair. It's still just good to know what you'd be getting into and how the class plays. Okay, so pink first, then blue. So we go here. God damn it. Why are people dumb? I really shouldn't say they're dumb. They probably just don't know the mechanics. But I read that as are those, what did you read as are those, oh, are those void gates? Yes. Alright, you're gonna look it up. Cool. Okay, so this I need to go white. This is the weird mechanic. Or a weird mechanic. So I want to go here. And luckily, I'm not doing anything that gives you any context for the story. Here. They all have hunting logs. Every class has its own hunting log. Every class, and then every free company. Sorry, Grand Company. Every Grand Company has its own hunting log. So, like, as you can see, I've actually done them all. Except for finishing my current Grand Company. Yes. Those are the two damage over time abilities. The poison and the wind. Not every... most classes used to have... damn it. Used to have a dot of some kind. Summoners no longer do. Summoners being, like, Scholar's, like, sister class. Or sister job, so to speak. And I feel like there's one more that doesn't have any dot. Can you theoretically do every hunt? Yes. Yes, you can. With Final Fantasy XIV, unlike most other MMOs, you don't have to make a new character for each job. You can have every job on one character. Okay, so I need to go dark. And then dark is going to go light, so I need... or dark is going to go red, so I need to be here. No. So, the way the game works is you'll have your starting class. Then, once you hit level 10 in that class, you can start doing other jobs, including the crafters and gatherers. And then the jobs that get unlocked during the expansions, so like Astrologian, Machinist, all of those, Reaper, things like that, those are unlocked by having the expansion and reaching a certain level. Okay, pink comes first, then blue. So we go here. But most of the classes you'll have from the base game. So any of the ones that have like a guild. So Archer, Lancer, Conjurer, Thaumaturge, Pugilist, Gladiator, God damn it, people. Alright, I rezzed the other healer. We might have a chance. Oh. Yeah, LB3. 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 No! Damn it. Yeah, no, I don't have it on Steam. A friend of mine has it on Steam. I would do it from the website. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, like, hell, the fact that I'm able to, like, take the shot while doing this is pretty good. That was close. I totally forgot which one started. Oh, I need to summon my fairy. Alright, so purple, then blue. Another really good thing about this game is they do a great job showing how the mechanics work. So if you did get the I'm trying to play every Friday evening, at the least. I would say probably Friday evenings, Sunday when I'm not recording Minecraft, and then pretty much just whenever you're free and want to play. Oh god, I'm already, like, getting a stomachache from the alcohol. This is gonna be a great night. Jesus. There we go. Alternatively, what I can do instead of starting a whole new character, I can actually just start with my tank, because my tank can travel. Is like at the point in the game where I can travel between the different cities, so I can actually just group up with you with that. If you're up for it, I could try a... Yeah, sure. I don't have much going on Sunday. So... Fuck. But if you did that, you'd wipe the floor. No. So the other great thing about this, my character is at max level, right? However, if you look at the bottom, you'll see that I got scaled down to level 80. So when it comes to trials and dungeons and all of that, like the boss fights and dungeons and all of these things, I'll get scaled down to your level. Or to the maximum level of that dungeon. I won't wipe the floor with anything. At least not in the duties. If it was in the overworld, then yes. But that's honestly not the main... That's not when you'd be leveling anyway. So, it really would... It would just depend on if you want a DPS, a tank, or a healer. If you want a healer, then I can definitely just start a new character. Because in all honesty, I'd want to play through the game again anyway. But I have an alt tank set up. Shit. I have an alt tank set up. I have a DP, and I have 2 DPSs. And, like, clearly I know more or less what I'm doing. Yeah, no, it really just... If you want to play Archer, there's no tank that starts in that city. That's all. That's the only reason why I'm saying, like, it really depends on what you want to partner up with. Enigma the White Mage healing Mousy while Mousy departs. Funny enough, the 2 DPSs that I have set up, one is a summoner, the other is an archer actually. Alright, so that was blue. I need to go here. Blue hits first, then pink. And I get out of all of that mess. But yeah, so... Damn it! Healers really ought to be required to have a macro set up to announce when they're rezzing someone. I don't, because they got annoying. Because I noticed no one else had one set up. But I definitely prefer them. Alright, so that was pink. Yeah. But yeah, no, White Mage is actually like a pure healer, so Scholar, which is what I'm playing now, is like a shield healer. Alright, who are you targeting? You're targeting Mom G, so I need to target this person. And all that means, like, all a shield healer does is, well, it places down shields, like Sacred Soil, as opposed to a pure healer, which focuses more on, basically, it's a reactive versus proactive. Shield healer is proactive, and where they kind of try to prevent the damage beforehand. And pure healer, which is like a White Mage, you know, restores the damage dealt. Also assume this game has nothing like WoW did, where you can buy your... No, it doesn't. RuneScape added that, which kind of annoyed me with all of their other microtransactions. But ooh, hey, I got 4 commendations because I totally need those. All right, so we beat the thing. I'm going to avoid the main scenario. Yeah, I'm going to avoid the main scenario roulette, because that is spoilers. Although I think I probably did one of each at some point while you were in chat, but... I'll try and avoid spoilers. The only other one I could think would cause a spoiler is a raid that luckily I didn't get now. And it is like the end of Endwalker. I know that's your problem with games like this. But it's so much fun. It really is. Like, there's so much customization you can do. Like, look at that. Look at the Chocobo wearing a mage hat. I mean, it's up to you, honestly, if you want to do that. It's probably going to take a very long time to download. But if it somehow finishes before I stop streaming, then absolutely. But yeah, no, look at the Chocobo wearing a mage hat. No, I forget if I have the yearly or not. I forget if I have the yearly or 6-month subscription, but I do one of those two. Maybe even quarterly. You wear armor? Near raid, near raid, near raid. Come on. I want a near raid. It's always the fucking DPS. I don't know. I know it's supposed to be play up to level 70 for free. I don't know what the 30-day trial is. Maybe that might be a leftover from way back when and they never fixed it. but it's play up to level 70. So you'll have base game, Heaven's Ward, and what's the next one? Fuck. Stormblood? Stormblood. You'll have the base game and 2 expansions. What level? Wow, okay. Did someone already die? Seriously? Alright, well, they're being rezzed, so fuck it. Are you actually getting it right now? I thought you were going to bed. What the fuck, Mousy? Whoops. Get bouts of tired. That's fair. Understandable, like last week, how I basically crashed after an hour. Has it really only been 35 minutes? Holy fuck. It feels like so much longer. Mainly because I did 2 or 3 things. 2 things. Yeah. Trial and a raid. But if you sleep now, sleep schedule will be even worse. Fair. Fair, fair, fair. That's what it, wait, what's the, that's what she said? I don't even bother questioning the innuendos anymore. Everything's a fucking innuendo as far as I care. Oh. It feels longer than that. I already did 2 or 3 things. Yeah. I see where you're coming from. God damn it. I'm just gonna shut my mouth now. Thanks, Mousy. Well, I'm dead. Time for a shot. Well, we didn't wipe, which is good. Just doing your job? Yeah. It's like that meme I sent you this morning. Did you see that? I'll pull it up for those curious after the Alliance raid, but Mousy should know what it was. I know I sent it really early, but it was too good not to share. Kill the unblinking eye. Blind it. Oh, someone left. Rude. They didn't even wait for the joke. I was gonna pull up the meme. But no, they were impatient and couldn't wait till after the raid. So confused. Download the setup and just gave me an What? Because it should give you a launcher. Though, I know, like, downloading the free trial is a pain in the fucking ass. Because what company in their right mind really wants to give away anything for free? That's gonna be like here. I think is gonna be safe. Yeah. But yeah, no, it should download a well, it should install a launcher that then it will download everything else. We want water, I think. Oh, water resistance down. So no, we want fire. Here we go. I mean, like, best I can do is see if I can find someone to walk you through everything. Yeah, if you can wait till after the raid, I can maybe try and find someone to help you. Or I can help you. But realistically, it should just install a launcher. At least that's how I have my thing set up. Unless it's not done installing. Like I said, there's a lot for it to do. So I'd be surprised if we could play today. Let's get rid of all that. Let's get rid of the map. Yeah, give me till let me finish the raid and I'll try and help you out. Unless you're gonna just look up YouTube tutorials. This is probably a bad spot for me to be. Never mind. It was actually barely okay. Alright, so water resistance down, so we want fire. Oh, I just realized what the final boss is in this one. I don't... that's gonna be obnoxious. Fuck. Alright, this is the last Alliance raid in this set of 3. So, there will be some spoilers. Technically. So, I don't know if you want to focus on getting the game installed or not, Mousy. Yay! Alright. Sorry I couldn't be of more help. I'm literally in the middle of a raid. Actually, like, almost fucking smack dab in the middle. You have to look through... You have to look through the folders to find the one with the 30 different .exe files, and only one of them does anything. Yeah, that sounds like programming. Oh, speaking of which, even though it's not really programming, I want to start working on a website for your comic. And by that I mean, like, just a comic, like a website for webcomics. But I figured I would start practicing with yours. So I kind of need some files to use as whatchamacallit, to use for a template. Because, like, I know, I have a general idea of how I'm imagining the site. It's just, I really need, like, I need to practice, there's specific things I need to work on. Honestly, even if you just give me, like, the size of a typical page, that could work. I can work, like, I can figure it out with just that. But that can be, like, a Sunday problem. Oh. No, the launcher's not that big. Wait till you actually try and boot up the game. Also, only 70 gigs. Oh, I realized our tank died. Yeah, the launcher is 70k. But yeah, no, it does take a long time to install, or at least it did for me. Comic pages are 4,000 by 5,500. Okay. I don't have pen and paper ready. Yeah, I forgot how to deal with that. Pencil. This thing, sure. Cool, wrote it down. Time remaining, approximately... Yes. Approximately 4 hours. Yeah, it needs to download all the files. You are Shadow Siren. Alright, so I can res the res mage. Never mind, I will res this person. About 2.5 hours. More specifically, about 2.25. But yeah, no, so all of your hotbars are saved locally. So like, if you were to log in on a different computer, your hotbars will be all, like, you won't have your hotbars. You'll have to redo them all. And it sucks. I corrected myself. I like to round up to the nearest half hour. Bitch. But yeah, so I guess let me know if it finishes installing. I'm gonna try and like make this one of the longer streams. I'm probably gonna do a variant dungeon after this, actually, because I can take my time on those. Oh, I died. I was... Whoops. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. Oh! We would be joined by other players if we go unsynced, or if we go synced, rather. If we go unsynced, I can... Fuck. No, I can't fuck. If we go unsynced, I can... like, breeze through the dungeon. Or we can breeze through the dungeon. Ugh. Alternatively, there is duty support, which you would go solo with 3 AI. I know how much you hate AI, but... Oh, I guess we wiped. Sounds more fun with people or without? No, I know. I just needed to poke fun at the whole AI shenanigans without people. So then I would probably want to play as one of my stronger characters. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, because if we go in synced, then we need a full party. But if we go in unsynced, we could go through it with just the 2 of us. Alternatively, for dungeons only, because I think trials... Damn it. I think trials... there's no duty support yet. Which are... So, trials being, like, the boss fights. No, I think the AI support is just solo. And I mean, in all honesty, if you're playing as a healer, you're going to get very quick... Or healer or tank, you typically get very quick queues. It's really just the DPS that it kind of sucks trying to queue up for. Which is unfortunately what I started out as a black mage. So. Either way, like, I honestly don't mind playing or, like, going through with other people. The community is usually pretty good. I will say there is one dungeon I will almost definitely say we should go unsynced. Let me just breeze through it. I don't think it's a mainline dungeon. I could be wrong. But we'll deal with that bridge when we get to it. Yeah, that's fair. In my very first, like, main, like, not mainline, but like in my very first like typical MMO, Secret Worlds, I accidentally played healer just based off of the weapons I preferred, blood magic and assault rifles. They happen to be healer weapons. So it's one of those, like, the job kind of chose me. But either way, like, I've honestly gotten so used to playing healer. In case you couldn't tell by me maining Scholar. Though I do want to get back into the swing of Black Mage. I want to go back to my roots with that. Oh, hi. Come on, stack. Enigma am smart. Why am I smart? Oh, hey, we killed the bitch. Yay. Something that really bugs me about YouTube, by the way, is you can't use other people's emotes. Oh, yeah, true. Then again, I also don't have chat up on stream. Oh, because Scott... Alright. I feel dumb now. But yes, both Scholar and Summoner come from Arcanist, which for a while, my Discord, like, status or whatever the fuck, was, it was quoting a line from that storyline. I already forget what it was. I'll have to play through that storyline again. I am definitely going to need some more water. Ruinous Omen? Oh no. Arcanist, Arnicist, Anarchist. Yes. Oh, I died yet again. Yay! No water, only alcohol. Yes. But if it's no water, only alcohol, then I won't be able to make stream tomorrow, Mousy. I will be like in the hospital with alcohol poisoning. And then tell my liver to get good. Fair. I did also eat, like, a ton of fucking starch. So, like, realistically, my stomach also needs to get good. No, but in all seriousness, like, I don't want to be, like, bedridden tomorrow. Because that's really what it is I don't want to have a hangover. I don't care if I get blackout drunk. I just don't want to have a hangover. Anyway. Impossible. You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means. Door boss, door boss, door boss. Was that? Yes, that was the joke, yes. I don't know why that's so surprising. Like, with the amount of memes I send you. I don't understand how you would not think that I'd come across a Princess Bride reference. Why am Diabolos hollow? Because Diabolos absorbed the other girl, the other demon. I don't remember the name of it. Oh, okay. So it's less that you're surprised I've seen the movie. Or you're less surprised that I've seen the movie. And you're more surprised that I've seen the movie. Got it. I was thinking, I'm the only one on a unicycle. When I should have been thinking, I'm the only one on a unicycle. Man, I miss Dimitri Martin. I need to see if he has any new specials that are good. Remember there was one where he pretended to solve a Rubik's Cube? And if you look closely, it's literally only like 2 twists away from being solved. Apparently you can do the... I guess the... oh, you can do the event so you can die inside... What? I don't understand what you mean. Because the events are usually... Shit, I died again! The events are usually locked behind being level 15. Hey. A sentence I never thought I'd say. Wet Bunny is in the same world as me. That is certainly a sentence. Oh, no. No, I know what the event is. I just mean, what do you mean you can do it? Because, again, it's usually locked behind being level 15. You'll level up quickly. Like, if we play today and Sunday, you'll probably hit level 15. Oh, Skathak. So Diablos absorbed Skathak and became Diablos Hollow. Yeah, so you just have to hit level 15 in the next 5 days. Which, again, a few hours time, you'll be fine. So what's the estimated time of installation? While I take a shot. Alright, so I did these 3. I'll do leveling. Leveling, I don't think we'll have any spoilers. I need 319 more. Oh, God damn it. Where the fuck? Okay. Oh, God. Just under 2 hours. Yeah, we're probably not going to be able to play tonight. It really depends. Like I said, I will, I'll be up for as long as I can be. It'll take me falling asleep in this fucking chair right now before I go to bed. Oh, hey, there's also a triple triad match over here. Perfect. With Mousie's awesome memory and the fact I have no clue what's going on, I don't think spoilers matter much right now. I mean, that's fair, not the point. Literally, so the main... What is it? The main scenario roulette is one of 3. And when I say it's spoilers, I mean... It's really just cutscenes that I can't skip. If I was able to skip them, it wouldn't be a problem. But I don't want to deal with them on stream because they are spoilers. It's not even like I don't even think that it's really that dramatic. You're literally the entire first 50 levels are building up to taking down the boss. So, like, It would be like me saying the final boss of Crash Bandicoot is Neo Cortex. Like, what? How is that a spoiler? But I really just... That is a fight that I would prefer to just let people experience. I know I've done them. I know I've done the main scenario roulette on stream, but I try to avoid it. Okay, neither of these need to be perfect. Damn it, I was really invested in the Crash Bandicoot. So a friend of mine, I was supposed to race him in a 100% Crash Bandicoot race. I do still want to race you, Mousy, in a Crash Bandicoot race at some point. But I was talking to another friend of mine yesterday about a race. And yeah, like, I don't know, like talking about Crash Bandicoot again made me think about that. Alright, so Armorer. Let's go back to Scholar now, because we are right by the triple try. You will 100% kick. Here's the thing. It's honestly, I feel like Crash Bandicoot... I don't want to talk about it. Crash Bandicoot is definitely more skill than Spyro is, I think. Spyro, at least Spyro 1, I feel is more memory. Crash Bandicoot, you do still have a lot more timing with the 100% stuffs. Yes, there is a bit of memory, like where certain tokens are, where certain hidden boxes and colored gems, secret paths, and all of that. But it's still a lot more skill than Spyro is. And I can guarantee I do not have the skills honed like you probably do with Spyro. We'll go leveling. Okay, can I do... Really? Motherfucker. Okay, so in the last update, they made it so you can't do triple triad matches. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Never mind. Okay, got it. Okay. I didn't mean to say that Spyro speedruns aren't skill-based. The way I meant it, at least for Spyro 1, is memorizing where everything is. Crash Bandicoot, you do still have to memorize where everything is, but you also need, even in the base game, to time certain jumps in a certain way. Like, Crash base game is more skill-based than Spyro base game. Yeah. It's not, because the duty roulette actually insta-procced. And this is kind of a joke of like tank and healer privileges. And why I kind of subtly pushed for you playing one of those two roles. I didn't realize it procced, and I was trying to play triple triad, and it wouldn't let me because it procced. Exactly. Spyro is a relaxed collectathon. Crash, I hate the comparison, but people compare it to the Dark Souls of platformers. Even though Crash isn't really that difficult. It's really not. Like I said, it's more memorizing. It's muscle memory. Once you know what it is you need to do, and you get the timing of everything down, it all comes down to muscle memory. Fuck, now I want to play Crash Bandicoot. Mousy, do I switch the stream over to... No, I'm not going to switch it over to a Crash Bandicoot stream. If I play Crash Bandicoot, I'm going to want to actually 100% a fucking file. And I don't have the time or mental capacity for that. As much as I want to actually play Crash right now, I know better. I know my limits. Like a good mathematician, I know my limits. I mean, that's fair. So... I think Crash 1 is very straightforward, right? Crash 2, I like the challenges with the colored gems. I think Crash 3 relied too heavy on gameplay roulette. And if it kept to the typical Crash platformer formula from 1 and 2, I think it would have been a lot better. Yes, that was... that is a quote that I said. Like a good mathematician, I know my limits. Also, Enigma, how much alcohol can I have and not die? Sometimes you need to work through a problem and actually learn what the limits are. Yes, it is Demon Wall. I think this is actually the first time I've gotten to this stage of this cycle. Yep, this is definitely the first time I've had to go behind the wall a second time. Demon Wall in 7 is such bullshit. Is it? I didn't get up to that part. I need to actually continue Final Fantasy 7. Fuck! Then directly after... Oh, it's a timed battle and he's a difficulty spike. Then right after... Oh. I think this... I think there's like 3 or 4 different variants of it in this game. There's the one in this dungeon. I want to say there's one in... There is one that is actually timed in this. And I think... I'm trying to remember... Oh, shit. Fuck. Alright. Yes. Give me, like, 2 seconds to get past this spot. But yeah, no, there is a version, or there is a variant like that in this game. And I think it's in the hard version of a mansion. Anyway. I think I'm good enough. Or I think I'm focusing enough now. Hard version of a what? So, some dungeons have, like, a normal version and then a hard version. Basically just means you revisit it later on in the story or in the plot. For one reason or another. And there is a mansion that you visit, and I think in the hard version there is a timed demon wall. And I'll show you what I mean after this, because the trials, the early game trials actually have 3 variants. There's an easy, normal, and hard. Essentially, or rather a normal, a hard, and an extreme. Later versions just have a normal and an extreme. What's lost number? Is that a reference I should know? Oh, I was supposed to do a variant dungeon. Shit. That's fine. I don't think I'm going to be able to buy another relic weapon today anyway. Although maybe if I do a variant dungeon. I need to see how many tomestones I get from that. But yeah, no, what's lost number? It's an optional boss in 7 and you need to fight it to get Vincent. It's really tough. Literally, the only thing that matters to me is knowing that it's in 7. Got it. I don't know who Vincent is. And he's in a mansion. Okay. I could actually probably run through the mansion solo just to show you what boss I'm talking about. Actually, you know what? Yeah. I think I'll do that real quick before a variant dungeon. You don't know who Vincent Valentine is? The emo... Nope. We were my friends and I, or some of my other friends and I were actually joking about this last night. Where one of my friends played through all the Final Fantasy games, or most of the Final Fantasy games, before playing through 14. So he was very much, hey, it's the thing from the thing. Right? Meanwhile, I played 14 before playing all the other Final Fantasy games, except for Revenant Wings. I played through Revenant Wings, so I do know, or I did know about, Enkidu and what's his name? Gilgamesh. But otherwise, it's going to be like, oh, okay, now I understand the reference. Even though, like, a lot of it, like, I did read up on, like, TV tropes. Ten more minutes? What do you mean you've peaked? I played through them all at one point or another, but some of them like 2 decades ago. Yeah. So what do you mean by you've peaked? Oh, never mind. As I was asking the question, I think I got the answer. 1 hour and 9 minutes? Is that the joke you're going for? Whoops. I will take that as a yes. It took me a second, but I realized. It just shot. Oh my god! It shot up to 6.5 minutes or hours. Rip. Yeah, no, like I said, I doubt we're gonna be able to, like, start tonight. Not gonna. Oh my god, my voice just cracked. Not gonna lie, I did not think that you were going to even try downloading this game. Wonder if this USB port my Wi-Fi. Possibly. I really don't even have the chance to think right now. As it's the one, yeah. I do remember that. Guys, I kinda need help. I mean, that's fair. It's just like the amount of time the amount of times I've spoken about this game over the last the last year or so. You know what I mean? Like, and least of all, like, I didn't think today would be the day that you break and try it out. Considering you've been chatting in stream a few times over the last, like, month, 2 months. That's all. Alright, well. I'll take this one then. Alright, so this is fine. Okay. Got it. I mean, it's still a little shocking. But still pretty good. Or still pretty cool, rather. Alright, so they got that one. Very, very fair. You were not going to spend... Oh, shit. You were not going to spend money on a game you weren't sure you were going to like. Though, honestly, I've bought a lot of games and just returned them when I realized I was not going to like them. Yeah! Definitely. actually don't need to care about this mechanic anymore. Also earlier, yeah, and they are part of like a comedy thing. Both are from Sumeria. All I remember is my 9th grade English teacher talking about that, and I'm like, hey, I was playing this Final Fantasy game, and there's characters named after those two. The Epic of Gilgamesh is the first story ever written down in human history. Yes. I knew they... Okay, so I knew they were from the Epic of Gilgamesh. We were reading that in high school. And I went up to my English teacher and I'm like, yeah, I'm playing this video game and there's characters based on this, so it's cool. Like, there's references. We learn things from video games. Alright, let's clear selection. Unrestricted. Oh, God, I hate that. Anyway. I think it's in this dungeon that we experience the other... One of the other, demon walls. I remember in, like, 5th grade we had to bring in a book to read. I don't remember much past... 7th grade? There's very little I remember prior to 7th grade. My mousy ass brought in the Morrowind strategy guide. Nice. Yeah, there's very specific moments that I remember before 7th grade. Like, I remember one of my 6th grade teachers was a very avid Steelers fan. And I think my other 6th grade teacher's first name was Brenda. That's about all I fucking remember. I did also get a, Masked Sorcerer Yu-Gi-Oh card in 5th grade. Okay, so it's back down to that. Okay. Yeah, no, otherwise it's fairly memorable moments between, like, 6th and 7th grade. I remember in 7th grade, my math teacher was just, like, there was one test. I got one question wrong, right? It was a math test. So, up to this point, my math teacher was using my tests as answer keys. And one day, I get... Whoops, my hourglass fell. One day, I get a math question wrong, and she, you know, in the middle of the test, calls out and was just like, you got You got a question wrong. Not questions. She was shocked I got any question at all wrong. And I'm like, oh well. It happens. And I think, despite it being like a, like, I wouldn't say it was embarrassing, right? But for it to be like a negative, even slightly, moment, it was just very funny to me. And it's one of the few things I remember from that time. So I think it's here that there's Demon Wall. No? Okay, if it's not here, then I know the other dungeon that it would be. Either way, I do need to restore my stuff. At the end of the class, the teacher asked me if everything was okay at home. It wasn't even like that. It was literally just she called out my name. It was just like, oh my god, you got a question wrong. I'm just like, okay. There's not really much I can do. Then I had, I think it was in Earth Science. I handed in my test like super early. And the teacher looks over it and she calls me up to the front of the class and she's just like, I know you know the answer to this. Go back to your desk and fix it. I think it would be this one. Because I don't think it's any of the other ones. Either way, there is a... Oh, you know what? I'm in top chat. Let me go back to live. I remember in one of my classes in fucking college, we had to write a story, and of course I write a really dark and fucked up story. Okay. Oh, in 9th grade English, I wrote a lot of stories about demons. And then later on, a friend of mine, his younger brother gets the same teacher. And supposedly, she says to the class, don't try and scare me with your writing. I had a student try that a couple years ago and it didn't work. So, I'm proud she remembered me. Anyway, I legitimately need to repair my stuff. Yeah, like, not gonna lie, a lot of the stuff about demons is way more interesting than, like, the stuff about religion. If it didn't work, she wouldn't have said anything. I think it was because, like, so we had, like, 4 portfolio projects. And, like, all of mine were about demons. And I think she thought I tried to scare her, and no, it was just like I was really interested in demonology at the time. So... And, like, I shouldn't even say at the time, like, demonology is just amazing. Because there's so much more in, like, all of the stories about demons in mythology are so much more interesting to me. Like, there's a point and click adventure, you know the point and click adventure I'm talking about. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like Goetia or something. And like I still need to beat that, and that is so that game I wanna, because of the premise, I want to actually go back and finish. And then you have stories like Has Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss, and like even in rock, like really old cartoons like Rocko's Modern Life. Goetia. Okay. I'm not going to remember that because I am like half drunk right now. But yeah, that game. It's a the point and click adventure. Oh god, chaos. I hate chaos. Oh, never mind. I forgot. It's not roulette. All right, so that corner is safe. And then go here. This corner is safe. This one is safe. And then this one is safe. Want to know something funny about demonology? Sure. Like I said, demonology is really fucking interesting. That's not the one I wanted. Oh, I'm screwed. I am legitimately screwed. Unless they, like, go easy on me. Which is not gonna fucking happen. Sure. Yeah, red wins. Challenge. Let's pick the right deck this time. So this is now at ace. That wins. Let's go here. Because why the fuck not? And I win. I got the card! Alright. While I wait for Mousy to get back to me about the demonology thing, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. Because I need to pee. I'll be right back. Oh, nope. If you take the time to sit down and read about the 72 demons in the Goetia, take, Paimon, for example. He is the evil that stands for everything gods like Khonsu and Thoth did. It was made to demonize other religions. Neat! I mean, even then, like, different religions, it's, a lot of the religions I read about, or have heard about, kind of have at least a minor case of nothing is original. So, as far as I'm concerned, who the fuck cares? I just like to read the stories. Anyway, like I said, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Chill the fuck out, Mousy. It wasn't like I was about to piss my pants. Anyway. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, let me turn these quests in, and then we will do... I guess we'll do the level 50, 60, and 70. The 10x dungeons. But yeah, no, some of the demons in Hell of a Boss and Has Been Hotel. Definitely in Hell of a Boss. I think Solus. He's based on the Goetia. What about the Demon Wall? I ran through the dungeon I thought it was in, and it wasn't there. I could try running through one more dungeon. But I really want to actually go through a variant real quick. Also, I think a reason I feel so bad about eating dinner tonight was I made chicken patties and I put... Fair enough, fair enough. Da-da-dun-dun, 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 da-da-dun. But no, I do want to, oh, shit. I'm not going to get the full experience now. Yeah. Stolas, yes. It's not important, but it's still, like, neat to know the origin. It's one of the reasons why I really enjoy looking up TV tropes, is you learn about a lot of the origins and foreshadowing. I'm not max level in this particular... So wait, I'm sorry, what do you mean? Do you mean, so, yes, I'm max level in the job. However, what I'm actually going for is the tombstones of causality. because I need those to get to upgrade certain weapons. It's a lot of like chains. I'm max level in my combat classes, but I'm doing certain dungeons and whatnot for this particular type of currency so I can buy, like, I don't know if they're the max or if they're the best in slot, but they're up there. The weapons I'm going for are up there in terms of power level. Funny enough, Asmodeus, or Asmodeus, I don't know what the correct pronunciation is, but Asmodeus is actually a Yu-Gi-Oh card, and is a fairy of all things. Let me... Oh god, there's also Dark... Okay. So I knew of Dark Lord Asmodeus, but there's also Dark Lord Morningstar, apparently? Which I know Lucifer was known as the Morningstar. Anyway, just, you know, little fun facts. I don't know if Beelzebub and Mammon are a Yu-Gi-Oh card, but I know Asmodeus is. And apparently Lucifer is too, which blows my fucking mind. Anyway, what the fuck? Okay, I was gonna go try and find the... No, I actually was going to go do a variant dungeon, but it would be... I want to... No, it's not this. I want to say it's this one. But I could be wrong. Right. He was the god of the morning star and the dawn. But as far as, like, when it came to the Christian... Whoops. When it came to the Christian mythology, I think he just became the morning star. Which is why in Has Been Hotel, Charlie and her dad's last name is Morningstar. But yeah, no, I really do. Like I said, I look up a lot of TV tropes because there's a lot of symbology in some of the stuff, or symbolism, references, this, that, and the other thing. And it's really cool because you do learn a little bit. God damn it, I knocked over my fucking hourglass again. For example, I'm watching Breaking Bad, and I know that there is an event in Breaking Bad that coincidentally has a lot of details similar to Breaking Bad in universe. You know, I know the show is pretty old, but I am still trying to avoid spoilers. Yeah, even if it's just like little tiny tidbits of humor, it's still really fun to be like, huh, I never thought of it that way. Main goal in life is to just learn as much as possible. Yeah. Yeah. I kind of just want to enjoy myself. That's really it. I don't want to be worried about anything. I want to get to a point where I can just be like, yep, today I'm doing this. And not have to worry about the consequences. Go in here. So I think I want to say the boss that I'm looking for is right after here, but I really don't remember. What I find interesting is after studying mythology and religion, basically everything, every book, show, movie, game has some reference to some sort of myth or deity or something. Yep. Absolutely. Even JoJo's. The entire second half of part 3 has references to Egyptian mythology. Down to the point where it inspired Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, so it wasn't this one. Fucking hell, where the hell? I don't remember where this goddamn boss is. Because it's not this. In JoJo's Part 3, there's a stand called Atum, A-T-U-M, where the entire point is gambling and betting one's soul. So in JoJo's... Nice! Less than an hour left. In JoJo's, that particular arc was betting one's soul on being able to win a video game. One character bet on a racing game and another character bet on a sports game. Which kind of directly inspired the Pharaoh, whose name is Atem, and the Shadow games from the original comic, where you bet one soul. So... Huh. Alright, but I honestly don't remember where the fuck this particular fight is. I've been trying to find it. It might be in one of these later ones, but I'm just gonna go to a variant dungeon. Yeah, so the second half of JoJo's Part 3, all of the stands are named after Egyptian gods. You have Anubis, you have Atem, you have Thoth, you have Osiris, I think is one of them. Yeah, so there's the... So Atum was based, or was the stand of one of the Darby brothers. I think the older brother was primarily casino games sort of deals, like bar bets. And he stored the souls that he won in, like, casino chips. And Darby, the younger, stored souls that he won in dolls. And he was very heavily into video games. So one of the games that he played in the arc was based off of, like, F-Zero. And another one was just, like, a generic baseball game. But it's stuff like that that I really like. Where there is real-world references. Okay, so if I get if I do these last two, I'll be able to get a relic weapon. Perfect. Yeah, so in JoJo's Atom's stand power was obviously collecting the souls that were bet, and also being able to determine if a soul was lying. But it was based off of whether or not that person believed they were lying. So, like, if I said, I'm not drunk, it would be based off of whether or not I truly believed I was not drunk or not. But yeah, no, that stand directly influenced the concept of Yu-Gi-Oh, where basically the pharaoh was Yugi's stand, and was the entire point of the Shadow Games. Alright, no problem. Take your time. I'll be here drinking. Although I'm, like, probably about a third of the way through this bottle. I lost track on how many drinks I'm supposed to take. I'm just gonna take probably about 2 more. Just to kind of make up for it. I don't remember how many times I've died, how many dungeons I've beaten. I legitimately lost track of where I'm supposed to be at in terms of number of shots taken. But, god damn, my spatial awareness is dying. But no, like I was joking about before, I do kind of know my limits. I do know I am fighting Sasquatch. I do know I am, like, cognitive of mind. I am aware and cognitive and all of that fun jazz. So, I do know my limits. I play it up a little bit. Heard a story like that before, and yeah, in some stories, Anubis weighed your soul based on how moral or immoral you were. So if you did something bad, but you thought you were doing good, you could be deemed as good instead of bad. In JoJo's, Anubis is just a sword that can cut through anything except your target. So, like, if I absolutely wanted to kill Mousy for whatever reason, but Mousy was hiding behind a wall, the sword would phase through the wall and cut Mousy. Like, just as an example. Do we have the stones? We do. Fuck, what was the crocodile god that actually, like, ate your soul? Because that's also a thing in Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes. I don't actually think Amit is one of the stands, surprisingly. I lost those. What? Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. Those friends you have. You know what? I'm just gonna say, okay, take my shot and move on. No, you're good. You have to remember, I'm how many shots in? I cannot decipher what you're trying to say right now. So, like, you literally need to type everything correctly. Yes, okay. I figured it was something about something happening in-game. But I don't know every enemy's name off the top of my head. So to me, it's kind of just like, dead thing or alive thing? That's all. Like, it's, you're good. You know what's really sad? I just looked at the side of the bottle of alcohol that I'm drinking, and it literally asks, "Feeling tempted?" Like, I can send you a picture of it right now. It asks, feeling tempted? Question mark. Alright, so about a half hour left. Okay, cool. Excuse me. So I'm not actually sorry about that. Sorry, I say like a fucking Canadian. I'm not sorry about that. But yeah, no, I can actually create a new character real quick. I don't know if that's to the accidental Canadian accent or to the burp itself. Either way, I'm kind of fucking embarrassed. Oh, or to the feeling tempted. Drink responsibly. Unless. It's like that joke where it's like, oh, if I ever started producing alcohol, I would name my brand responsibly. So that way, every other alcohol brand tells people to drink my brand. It was okay. There was like I said a lot. There was a lot it could have been to, so I needed to ask. It is, but like it's one of those things that like no one's ever actually done it to my knowledge. So, like, what's stopping someone? That is not an arm, that is a tentacle. Those are two different appendages. And I know Mousy does not need me to say what those differences are. Well, they either beat they either beat the damn thing or they didn't, so not really anything I can do. I did get spectrumed. And now I am 26th in queue. I might need I feel like I might need to run to the store tomorrow morning or to the liquor store and get more alcohol cuz I feel like I'm a lot more like animated, so to speak. Yeah, so if there's too many people logged on at one time, in the same world, so as far as I'm concerned, just join a North American server. I don't care which, I can come and visit you. Prior to I'm gonna say one of the 6 point something updates, one of the 6.x updates. You had to be on the same world to play with someone. You couldn't, or in the same data center. So, but recently, they made it so you can visit other data centers. So even though there's only 20 minutes left, I don't think... That's fine. I'm probably gonna end soon. Just so that way I, A, have enough alcohol for tomorrow, and B, have enough energy for tomorrow. But yeah, if you do have the energy to at least make a character, just make sure it's on a North American server. They recently made it so you can visit other data centers. It used to be you had to be on the same data center, but you can visit other worlds. So... But if you do want to make sure you're on the same world as me, I think I'm on Crystal Data Center under Diablos. Funny enough. Yeah, no, I'm probably gonna end soon. Play some Monster Hunter. Like I said, just to have some energy for Mousie's stream tomorrow. I'm torn about what race to make Mousy. I'm either normal side. Oh, you would totally be a Lalafell. Don't make Potato Mousy. Make a Lalafell. But yeah, and the old story's cracking. Yeah, that's fair.
Let's get a level 90 done. And then there's the, whatchamacallit, the Moby Dick story, where basically, might as well have been a giant whale. I serve my nickel. You come and take me confidence. Anyway. You don't worry. The other guys in that other party were just being salty. Literally my internet cut out, which caused one wipe. I forgot to summon my fairy, or my fairy. And everyone was pissed off at me. That's the only, like, I don't know. People just kind of suck. But it's very rare, very few and far between. Which is why I'm not actually, like, super pissed about it. Like, they legit thought I bought the account. And, like, I think the only time... I almost said Jagex, because I'm still, like, on RuneScape brain. But I think the only time Square would see that I logged on a different IP... would be when I logged on from my friend's house on my laptop. Got it. Yeah, no, people just sometimes suck, sometimes don't. Usually it's fine. But again, it doesn't help that I've been drinking. Alrighty. This is actually going to be the last thing I do. Because this is the last one I need for the next tier of a relic weapon. If I do anything else, it would be to go back and block the people that were being assholes. But, yeah, no, if... The only two computers I logged on from were this one and my laptop. Anyway, enough about that. Same reason I don't fucking play CEDH, because fuck that. I'd rather play casual. I'd rather enjoy myself. If you could just wait, though, till the end of the stream. Like I said, I'm just gonna end it. I'm gonna do this dungeon, and then that's pretty much gonna be it. Yay. Sure, that works, actually. Not... whatchamacallit. The character choices don't really matter. You'll be asked to choose... I think you'll be asked to choose, like, your character's birth month in terms of the in-game calendar and maybe a guardian god or something, but none of it really matters. It's more just for flavor. That's probably... eating saltines is probably something I should do. But I'm not going to. Mainly because I don't have saltines. Yeah. No, I know. It's just, again, I just don't have them. It would be absolutely great for if and when I ever get a hangover. However, when it comes to headaches, saltines don't really have any effect on people, or at least other people, in the way that I would need them to. So, unfortunately, saltines wouldn't exactly solve most of my problems. Also, I like alcohol in it. I would imagine... I would imagine salt probably has something to help to do. Damn. Salt probably has something to do with helping. Do I know the specific reasons? No. I am not a chemist. Though it could also just be something to do with peanuts, and salted are the most common type of peanuts. Like, I legit don't know. Pretzels, I would say it has to do with it being a starch. Like, it being bread. Peanuts, I have no idea.
Google the answers.
Oh. Fuck. Take that over here. Good enough, I guess. What's the reason?
Apparently, when you eat salt, when you eat salt, it inhibits your sense of bitter, therefore allowing you to drink.
Huh.
Therefore, allowing you to drink beer with the bitter taste, I guess, being easier. Okay. That makes sense.
Though I have really bad experiences with salt. To the point where at this point, the only time I really eat any salty foods is few and far between, to say the least. Or at least not as heavily salted, I should say. I used to eat salt like most kids would eat sugar. I remember you mentioning that in Discord, actually. No, when I say I used to eat salt like most kids ate sugar, there was 1 week back in, I want to say it was 7th grade. I would buy a pretzel from the school's cafeteria. I scraped off the salt and just ate the pretzel for a week. And I saved up the salt for a week. And I chugged that. And I vomited. I was an intelligent child. I was not a very wise child. I'll put it that way. I think that's a very fair assessment. It really was. But looking back at it, it was kind of funny. This is inside. But yeah, no, like, God. It's going to bother me until, like, I wake up tomorrow, but those assholes in the previous dungeon, like, fuck. Being like, oh, how much did you pay for that account? You couldn't have gotten level 90 and everything. Like, no, I'm just fucking drunk. Like, fuck off. They're the minority of the fandom. So, don't... I'm gonna let it bother me tonight, because I'm drunk. You, don't worry about it. When I was a kid, I liked garlic. One day we went to Texas Roadhouse, and I got sick with garlic butter shrimp. Didn't use the garlic butter at all. Ended up chugging it all at the end, and was sick for 4 days. Also, you know what? Deserved. The only thing I can stand now that garlic is garlic. Honestly, like, I need to get a loaf of Italian bread for lunches for work. And there we go. See, like, I'm not bad at the game. It's when there's islands and everyone is separated, those dungeons just suck. Alright, yeah, I'm not even gonna bother waiting on a 1. Gonna go look for candy. Alright, well, I'm done. And I literally, I have literally, okay, 51 points more. So I'm gonna go get my Manderville weapon, and I'm ending for the day. Amazing Manderville axe. Yeah, so I'm gonna go warrior. Okay, this I need to... No. I'll quit. You... Reforge? And then I think it's perfect. You're back. Welcome back. I'm just upgrading my warrior weapon, and then I'm done for the night. So give me literally like 2 minutes, and I should be good to hop in a call and help you make a character. But like I said, most of the character choices are more for aesthetics and customization than actually mattering. So I want to say hype. Oh wait, no, hypo is bad, really bad. Hypo, yeah, no. Hypo is bad. Hyper is also bad, but not as bad. Let's adjust. Alright, so you care about crit, hit. I will go crit hit, determination, and then tenacity. Yes. Yeah, no, hyper is like, when you think of someone as being hyper, you think of them as having a lot of energy. So hyper anything is a lot of. Hypo is the opposite. I just had to remember, like, I remember that. I do. It just took me a second to work out which was which. Alright, but I have the second to last warrior weapon. So I'm going to end it here. I'm probably going to take one more shot. Maybe two. I don't know. That's for me to find out. And anyway. Yeah, so Mousy, just call me whenever you're ready to set up your character. But thank you all for stopping by. Next Minecraft video I'm gonna try to get out on, or try to upload on Monday. Definitely by a week from today. So, you know, keep an eye out for that. I'll be back with more of this next week, the 23rd. So, yeah, you know, if you haven't already, go, you know, leave a like on the channel, subscribe. Go check out the Discord, my Blue Sky, all of that should be in the description, and I will see you all next week.